Hello!
Hello!
We're back. We're going to play The Walking Dead.
Yes.
We're going to see how far we can get in like an hour.
So, this is a game that
Select hard drive?
Oh, okay, cool. This is a game that I particularly really like. It's not perfect. It's got...
As few games are.
It's got actually some pretty big flaws, I think. But at the same time, it is sort of a pioneer of this kind of storytelling.
Hit play.
Alright.
New game slot 1, and then standard.
Yep.
And make sure we have all the episodes, so you use right bumper to sort through.
Okay.
Okay, we have everything.
Sure?
Yep.
Alright, that's it. So, this is like an episodic game, so...
This is, I think, one of the few successes in episodic gaming.
Yes.
Which Telltale did a very good job in.
Yeah, so... They started out, they released the first episode, which actually sort of became a little bit of a hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then once the second episode was released, like a couple months later, which it was late, I think, it became even more of a hit, even though it was late.
Mm-hmm.
And by the fifth episode, it just gained this massive following.
Mm-hmm.
And it got like 90 Game of the Year awards. So anyway, yeah, The Walking Dead.
Which is what we're playing. A new day.
So, I don't really read the comics or anything, or watch the television show.
Mm-hmm. This does not tie in at all to the television show, but it was originally intended to tie into the comics.
Yes, and then it sort of deviated from that.
It deviated from that, and they later retroactively said this is no longer a comic tie-in.
Yeah, it's
which makes me very upset, because I love it when something goes multimedia, and story in one affects another.
Right.
It's a very disappointing to me. Oh shit, we need to turn on subtitles.
Right, subtitles.
Subtitles are very important for this game.
So... yeah,
But bless you, boo-boo.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, setting...
Please ignore the...
Excuse me. Ah, man.
Lord almighty. What's up with
Alright,
Now we're in the wrong area.
We are?
Should be gameplay. On. Apply. Display face buttons. Yeah, that basically just shows you what buttons press to which option. So, yeah.
Alright, so. Yeah.
And resume game. Please ignore the technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry about that. So he said, I reckon
you have a limited amount of time to reckon you didn't do it.
I'll be playing, by the way.
Yes, Trevor's going to make the choices. I say A. Come on.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
That's an awkward silence.
Down to this prison. Lord knows how many.
At least this conversation is better than anything Bethesda makes.
Yeah. So you can look around, which is something I like.
Silence is a valid option, but I like not from me. Either that or every time.
Because guys in your position already said it enough.
We might be pausing every once in a while to like.
Yeah, which is kind of awkward and breaks the game.
It's not intended for multiplayer, really.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely supposed to be a single player experience, but I really like the idea of talking about it.
Yeah.
To take a look around. That said, I'm noticing a lot of the animations seem to reset.
Yeah. This game has a little bit of lag too.
Yeah,
it's not technically the best game, like in the technical sense.
You being a Macon boy and all.
But
you're from Macon then.
You're making
Yep.
I like bonding with this man.
To be a city cop in the 70s.
70s. I always wanted to work a murder case. Like that senatorial mess you got.
the crosshair is a little big.
Yeah,
that's okay.
but
it's not. It's see-through. So.
It's very.
So,
I think I've seen a really great glitch in this, where all the car animations just stopped, and all of a sudden, like, it switched to the forward view, and there were just, like, a bunch of cop cars sitting, just driving backwards down the road about there, where your crosshair is. It's 10s and 20s.
any of that seem important to you?
All of it. But that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy.
I wonder how many police officers actually feel about that.
UGA. You teach
Too long?
Going on the 6th year.
Yeah.
So, I do appreciate that this game is like one of the first that had an African American, I'll just say black protagonist.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I do agree. He was a very strong character.
Yeah, and I think it was nice to have, you know, a character that wasn't just, you know, made to appeal to the audience that they normally try to appeal
Could
to.
be that you just married the wrong woman.
Okay, so here's the thing about this game that I don't necessarily like. I could say I select an option and Lee disagrees. Like he says something different.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
that happens very rarely in this
I don't
game.
know if that's a glitch or not.
It's not a glitch. It's not a glitch. Because it needs to be that way for the story to make sense. It needs to direct the story in certain places.
So he really does have to just kind of disagree.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that it seems like we drive under the same bridge every 15 seconds?
He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it.
I like
He was
this.
an older fella.
I like this conversation. I don't know why. I just kind of like him.
It does feel very... It's a nice introduction to the game.
This is a very good introduction to a lot of the mechanics that show up in the game.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Before long, he starts kicking the back of the
Lee.
seat like a fussy baby on an airplane.
Lee is...
Tell him he's got to
Fussy
stop.
baby
That's
on an
government
airplane.
property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise.
This is a very polite police officer.
Oh, yes. Well, he doesn't think I did it, so...
Probably.
Mom, it's all a big mistake.
So did he do
wasn't me.
it?
That's a question.
Did he do it?
Did he do it?
It's very
He
inquisitive.
caught the fucker red-handed.
I like to make
Stabbing
Lee a
his wife,
very
cutting her up as the boys
passionate
came
and
through the
kind
door.
man
Yes.
who likes
His
to
high
talk to
car
people.
screaming bloody
Yeah.
murder that it wasn't
Well, I
him.
don't know.
I don't know anybody who's ever picked a lot of the asshole options that are there.
Well,
Show. People up in the
they designed the game around the player that would, you know, be
I
the
got
most
another
human.
good one for you.
But there
Then
are
there's
people...
this.
Depressing and a bit more
Okay, so there's a guy in the road.
Fucking drive!
Fucking drive. I didn't know that was an option. Blah, 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 blah.
It's like Russia blasting the stereo.
I saw a great remix in Insanity Not Included when they started to like redo the series in like the later seasons.
Yeah.
Can you slow down? This isn't a race. Did you say drop the bass? And then it just showed that everything bouncing around.
You really like that show.
Sanity Not Included was a work of art. Maybe not high art, but it was art of some kind.
Okay, so...
I really like this skit format comedy.
And there's like this new comedy channel on YouTube. It's like...
Thirsty.
Did
I'll
they
find
show
it.
it to you or Funhouse?
No, they made this sketch that was really popular. It was Scott Sterling, the soccer superstar.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of them.
Yeah,
Use
they
the right
are
stick
pretty
to look
funny.
around.
Um,
This is one of the weird things. That you can actually look 360 degrees at this point, right?
almost 360. You can't go all the way back around,
Aw,
so
damn
it
it.
stops me there. But it is nice that it gives you more freedom here.
Yeah.
So
Why the hell did he have his gun out?
you can...
Yes, let's focus on the gun first. Ossifer. Ossifer.
Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still
How long do you think Lee's been in this car at this point?
I think it's implied that he was in here about a day. So, here's another kind of confusing thing about the game. Well, never mind.
This is not...
Uh,
that glass is not supposed to work that way.
yeah. Glass should be, like,
What-
safe.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so here it is.
I need to drag myself out that
The
Really?
player doesn't really know that they can move right now,
It
because
just-
they haven't moved yet. But
Using
this
the
is
left
just like
stick.
Yeah. And the only way they can portray the information is by the information at the top.
Yeah. Do you think that ruins the flow game to have it displayed like that?
It can. I think it can. But at the same time, it would be a lot worse if the player had to just randomly press buttons until they figured it out.
You know, for a man who's practically crippled at the moment, Lee's managing very well.
You're doing well.
Doing
well.
real.
Alright. So
Now,
it is
can we
kinda,
back up?
No, you can't.
Damn it!
It is kind of weird that the animation, I can just nudge it along. It kind of relies on the player to
Just
role
keep
play a little
holding
bit.
it. Yeah. But this game is very good for getting you to kind of get into the mind of the character.
Right.
You can do it. Come on, you dumb bastard.
Now, at the start, we chose the standard interface, which
Yeah,
allows
so
you to see
that
these.
shows all the stuff on the side. It shows the context clues for that.
Right.
If the minimal interface is active, does it even show the crosshair?
I don't know. I haven't played with it. Here's the thing. I can see the merit of the minimal interface. Because, whereas in this, you don't really do a whole lot of searching. You just sort of click on everything. In the minimal interface, it gives you a better feeling of exploration.
I like that look at the first person view of the shotgun.
Easier to carry with these cuffs off.
Okay, I don't know if you just noticed, but he, like, put a lot of effort into going down there, and you can just do it again. Like, he really hurts himself. And he looks at it, he's like, oh, fuck this.
Oh, fuck this.
And he puts it down again.
Easier to carry with these cuffs off.
It's like, why don't you just take it with you?
I don't know.
There's some logical fallacies in this.
Also, where the hell did the shotgun shell go? It's
I picked
clearly
it up.
not in his hand anymore.
I picked it up, I thought.
You picked it up. It's in your inventory, but it's clearly not in his hands anymore because he like spread his hands, fucking spread eagle, to grab the thing. God damn.
Officer? God damn. Officer?
We could just do
that's,
this
That's
for-
kind of another flaw with the game.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
This game is very serious, but at the same time, it can be really funny.
Yeah. And then there are invisible walls. Now these are just all the flaws with the game. I just have to point out right off the bat. I do like this game a lot. So,
This does tell a very good story.
yeah. So, I forgot what I.
Damn.
God damn.
I'm pretty sure I can try to do something over here.
Maybe. Come on. Get over there.
Alright, come on, dude.
I actually know what to do at this point. I played through the first
Okay, there we
episode
go.
about 16 times because I've never had time to invest in the rest of them.
Okay, now this is a little bit of an odd moment. So, he drops the thing. You're about to pick it up, and he hesitates. Why does he hesitate?
He doesn't want to wake the guy up. He's not sure what's wrong, and he thinks that he might not be dead.
Are you?
I mean, that's my guess if I were in that situation, especially after seeing everything. So you can just kind of wait here forever.
There's a little lag between
Yeah.
movement again.
This is very good at putting the cutscenes, quote unquote, in, even though most of this game is pretty much cutscenes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, his mouth was
Yeah.
still moving in the cutscene.
That was nice.
All right, that's a detail I've never noticed. I don't know how long you can wait on. God damn, you klutz head! Jesus Christ!
Now here's the thing. It does dynamically change with how well you're doing. So if you're doing better, it will automatically put you closer.
Did you notice that it wasn't crawling forward at all?
No, he was. Just a little bit.
But there was a point where he tried to crawl. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
And then Lee, this shows that Lee is quite not.
Skin's all rotten and he smells like shit.
I didn't know you could look at that.
What is this? Are you dead?
Are you dead?
Are you dead?
Hello?
Now, there's...
Hello?
This is kind of a nice detail. So you can see there's kind of an outline of a person up there.
Mm-hmm.
If you've played the game before, you can recognize this person. If not, you don't know.
Go get someone!
It's interesting that it's actually the full model. It's just put at such a distance in between a little bit of a fog that you can't really see it.
Yeah. Now this is interesting. It won't play the cutscene until you look over. Anyway, so there are some
He
inconsistencies.
should have taken the shotgun. That's a very good bludgeoning weapon. Oh my god. Genius.
Now, I kind of wonder if I should be playing this part. It's all cutscene.
It's all cutscene, but you feel like it's urgent enough, and it still feels a lot like the game where you feel like you should be doing something.
Yeah.
But it's very.
again, it's the intro, so they're trying to get players used to it. So
And then he
it's
fucking-
kind of forgivable. Kind of forgivable. I don't know.
There's so many of them. What the shit happened? He's been talking for like 15 minutes.
It's probably good.